Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the one thing that I think the entire car community can agree on, and that is, what is the worst vehicle you could buy? It's not Chevy, it's not Dodge, not Nissan, not even Kia. What it is the Land Rover. This has got to be one of the worst vehicles. You should never buy these. No one should buy these. I got a killer deal on it, but it came with a cost. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so this is my 2006 Land Rover Sport Supercharged. Look at that, supercharged, yeah. Also, this is God proper, so that's what I'm talking about. Also, sheet screws, standard equipment for any almost 20-year-old Land Rover. This thing has got more check engine codes, or more fault codes, than any vehicle I've ever owned. I mean, it's insane the amount of faults that this thing has. Aside from that, paint is coming off. Let's see if we can get this. The sunroof has got like Flex Seal holding it shut. The inside's not terrible. I mean, it's really not bad at all. You can see it's got, okay, something's missing there. But we've got a relatively clean interior, considering. I don't hate it. It's got pretty low miles. This thing's only got like 113,000 miles on it. But let's hook the scanner up. Okay, let's just hook the Alltel up to it and see just how many fault codes we have. All right. It absolutely blows my mind how such an expensive, high-end luxury vehicle can just be neglected so badly and only have 113,000 miles on it. We have got so many fault codes here. We've got faults in the PCM, the RCM, the IPC, the park brake, body control, transfer case, dynamic response module, all-terrain, ride control, steering angle, vehicle dynamic, ACM, the HVAC has a fault, the park assist, the amplifier, the front row entertainment, rear entertainment, satellite. Oh, hey, the transmission's good. Tire pressure. So we got a couple modules that don't have anything, but for the love of Christ, would you just look at this? Like, I don't know if it'll focus here. Now it's not wanting to focus. There we go. So I've got 6 faults just in the ECM alone. Okay, knock sensor. I kind of expected that one because the guy told me he's been running 87 octane in this thing, and a lot of people don't realize or care that these machines require premium. But it's hard to justify putting premium in such a cheap machine, right? I mean, you buy it secondhand for a fraction of the original cost, and it's just hard to justify that cost. I get it. So we've got coolant, thermostat, temperature, coolant pump control, and speed control multifunction. I don't even know what that means. So there's a ton of codes in this thing. That's just on the ECM. The restraints control module, I think that's for your seat belts and stuff, I guess. So let's just take a look and see what kind of nonsense we got in there. And guys, I don't know why this camera's not wanting to focus here. Okay. So the driver's seat bag, left airbag deployment control, driver's seat, restraint sensor. So like, it almost tells me this thing's been in a wreck. You know what I mean? Like, it almost seems like all these codes are based on an accident or something. So it's got its airbags in it still. There doesn't seem to be any side curtain or restraint issues. The seat belts work. I think these are codes from its setting, or there's some underlying issue. So, you know, we got instrument cluster control. We got all kind of stuff here. So my game plan is going to be to pull out all the fuses. We're going to do a full fuse pull. We're going to take every single fuse out. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've had in the past a lot of times where, and I don't even know where the fuses are on this thing. I think they're under here. Yeah. Give me that. So I've had in the past a lot of times, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. So, oh man, where's my fuse puller? Dang it. So I don't even know what fuse this is, but I know it goes right there. What'll happen is this, is it going to focus? What'll happen a lot of times, you'll get some corrosion right on that, on those little prongs, a little bit of oxidation, and you'll end up with these little intermittent issues. So basically, we're going to pull all these out, wiggle them around, and make sure they get good contact. We'll do that. We're going to check the coolant level, because it keeps telling me that it's got a coolant level fault. But I think that might be a sensor. It's a little low. So hopefully we don't have a blown head gasket. It wasn't smoking or anything, so we'll see. Need to locate the coolant sensor, the coolant level sensor. Need to figure out where that's at, because I know those are prone to go bad on these things. But yeah, so we're going to yank the fuses, check a few things, reset the check engine codes, just clear everything, and basically just see what comes back. Hey guys, so I just did what we were talking about. I pulled all those fuses out of the engine bay fuse box and just put them, like literally pull up, put it right back in. Didn't even check them. Just pulled them out, put them back in. Cleared the codes, took the thing down the road. It rips. Like, it's, don't get me wrong, I've driven faster, but like for a big hulking SUV, this thing moves pretty good. The supercharger has a nice whine to it. It still needs a little bit of work. There's some other stuff going on, bushings and stuff like that. But one thing I want to point out is this radio, right? So when I got this thing literally yesterday, none of the buttons worked. The only thing that worked on this radio is going to be the volume. That's the only thing that worked. I didn't have anything else. Couldn't turn it off, couldn't turn it on, couldn't change the channel. I was stuck on some oldies radio. And just by doing the fuses, I now have full control of the radio again. So if you have one of these older Land Rover products, where it's LR3, LR4, Discovery, you know, whatever this thing is, Range Rover Sport, check your fuses if you're having some weird electrical issues. Don't just check that the fuse is good, but like pull it out and reseat it, because you get a little bit of oxidation sometimes on these older ones, and you'll just be chasing weird issues that you can't find. So it's cheap, it's easy, technically doesn't cost you anything but some time. Pop them out, see if that fixes it. So I think I'm going to give this thing a quick bath, because it is disgusting. Give it a quick bath, and I may drive this thing to work for a day or two and just kind of get a feel for it and see what codes come back. As of right now, I got no check engines. The ride height is actually adjustable. Before it wouldn't let me. So I've got adjustable ride height again. So I think there might have just been a lot of faults with this thing that had just kind of piled up over the years, or there's probably one bad ground somewhere. So either way, we'll drive it, dive into it, and I guess figure out what we're going to do with it. I don't know. So I kind of want to put a smaller pulley on it and straight pipe it, you know, go full redneck style, but I don't know. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.